Howdy, this is Pastor Tiffany, and I'm coming to you with our daily check-in. It is Saturday, April 25th, 2020. It is a cold, rainy, icky day outside. A good day to stay inside. I hope you're able to do that. Normally I tell you to go outside, but you know what? You'll get all wet, you'll get cold all the way down to the bones if you go out today. So stay in, stay dry. But I hope we are finding you well as we check in with you today. Okay, turning to our trivia. Our trivia is, in which parable did the father give his son the best robe, a ring, sandals, and a feast? And the answer is the prodigal son. Woohoo! Way to go, Trisha. Way to go, Wangs. All right. From which city was the man who buried Jesus' body? From which city was the man who buried Jesus' body? If you think you know, let me know. Okay, a few announcements to share with you. We are going to be doing Christ Walk again. It was one that 4 of us did during Lent. I invite you to join us for that. We do have books that are coming in, so if you'd like to do it, we can just hand one to you right away and get it to you. It is a study that invites you to look at your body as a temple of God, because that is what the scriptures tell us we are. And it looks at not just the physical aspect, but it looks at also the emotional and the spiritual aspect, so that you can become whole, because you can't become whole if your body physically is healthy but your mind is not. And you can't become whole if your mind is healthy but your body is not. Trying to get your whole all the way around. So if you'd like to join us, please do so. Please let me know. You can let me know, you can let Pam know, and we would invite you to do that. Also, tithes, offerings, gifts that you'd like to send to the church, I encourage you to continue doing that if you're already doing that. If you have not yet but are thinking about it, please feel free to do that. I will tell you, if you send me a letter here at the church, you need to put on the outside of the envelope that it's for me. Just put pastor or a P down in the corner or something. Otherwise, I don't open it. I automatically put it right into the blue envelope, and Diana comes and picks it up. The reason for that is I don't want to know what you give. What you give is between you and God. And I need to keep it that way. So just letting you know that. So if there's something you want me to know and you put a little note in there with your check, it may be a while before Diana gets that note back to me. So just be aware of that. All right, if you have any joys or concerns, please let me know. I would love to hear them. You know what? Let's flood this place. Let's be thinking about this, and let's just flood this next week with joys. I want to hear the joys. I want you to email, I want you to text, I want you to call. I just want to share the joys you're having, even if it's just a small little joy. Even if it's I took one more step today than I took yesterday. If it's I'm able to look out the window today and I couldn't do that yesterday. If it's looking at the creation that God has given to us, whatever it is, if you slept 10 minutes longer and you're not sleeping very well, I want to hear your joys. And also I want to tell you that I'd love to share them in our daily check-in, so that we can uplift others around us too. And if you don't want me to use your name, I won't use your name. But just letting you know. Alrighty? Okay. So let's turn now to the book of Proverbs. We are in the 2nd chapter, and we're going to pick up with verse 9, and we're going to finish out chapter 2 today. It reads, "Then you will understand righteousness and justice and equity, every good path. For wisdom will come into your heart, and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Prudence will watch over you, and understanding will guard you. It will save you from the way of evil, from those who speak perversely, who forsake the paths of uprightness, who walk in the ways of darkness, who rejoice in evildoing and delight in the perverseness of evil. Those whose paths are crooked and who are devious in their ways. You will be saved from the loose woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words, who forsake the partner of her youth and forgets her sacred covenant. For her way leads down to death, and her paths to the shades. Those who go to her never come back, nor do they regain the paths of life. Therefore, walk in the way of the good, and keep to the paths of the just. For the upright will abide in the land, and the innocent will remain in it. But the wicked will be cut off from the land, and the treacherous will be rooted out. Alrighty, so what is this saying to us? First of all, verses 1 through 8 here tells us that we gain wisdom through constant process of growing. It doesn't just happen overnight. It happens through experience. We gain a little bit more wisdom every day. And then it tells us that we are called to honor and trust God, that He will lead us in the right paths. And then it asks us to make the right choices and avoid the moral pitfalls that come in life. The man of perverseness and the adulterous woman, the loose woman. And then it admits that when we make mistakes, when we sin, that we need to learn from our errors. If we learn from our errors and turn from our ways, it says, then we will have the wisdom of God. That's what we glean so far from Proverbs. Let us be looking for God's wisdom in our life. It's been a joy to be with you, and I cannot wait to be with you in person. But until that happens, may God bless you richly.